Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for such a great turnout, despite the death of the Pope. I thought you'd be at home grieving. Or maybe you're all Jewish, I don't know. But first I'd like to thank the people behind the Kodak lecture series, Daniel and Kathleen, for inviting me to be part of this. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give sort of like a short James Lipton style introduction to harmony. And then the sort of format is we're just going to have a very casual conversation. Sitting over here, I'm going to show some of my favorite clips from Harmony's movies, and we'll just sort of discuss the clips, and I have some questions for him, and then we'll open it up for a question and answer afterwards. We'll try to leave lots of time for that, because I'm sure you all know more about Harmony's movies than I do, or about the minutiae behind Harmony's movies. Harmony Korine has directed 2 feature films, Gummo, 1997, and Julian Donkey Boy, 1999. He's written 2 feature films, Kids, 1995, and Ken Park, 2002, both directed by Larry Clark. I wanted to share some comments I found by users on the International Movie Database about Harmony's work. That's always my favorite source of film criticism. This one's by P.E. Diamond. About let's see. This is about Gummo. The only thing that kept me from hucking my VCR out the window and kicking my roommate's ass for renting this garbage was the bag of weed I just bought. I never thought a film could be equally bad and offensive, and I've seen Faces of Death. The kid who pimps out his Down syndrome-afflicted sister and the bath scene are harder to watch than fecal fetish porn. The rest of the film is boring as hell. If I wanted the same viewing experience, I'd steal some security tapes. There is nothing new here. A new screenwriter hits big with his first film, so he is given money and final cut based on that. The producers never bothered to read the script, but the log line about a town where the kids run wild after a tornado decimates a town is good enough for a check. This is like we'll talk about this maybe later, the deep recesses of cynicism that now exist amongst today's youth, which you represent. Harmony comes back to his producers with the print of Gummo. They know this will never become a wide release, so they send it out to festivals. Realizing they fucked up, the producers redefined this as an art film. It wins some awards because festival judges think independent equals good and shocking equals good. Festivals are never wrong. It is rushed through theatrical into video. My roommate watches Belly and notices the scene where they are watching Gummo, thinking it will be good because everything in Belly is awesome, according to him. He rents this film. I lose an hour and a half hours of my life, but I do get high in the process, so all is not lost. All independent and art films are not good. There's quite a statement. And you are not cool for liking this film. The only people who say that they like this film are pompous film snobs or on really potent LSD. And here's one from Ken Park, which was not directed by Harmony, but by Larry Clark, but it's based on Harmony's script. I really think this could have been an excellent film. If Harmony Korine had directed it and not just written it, I'm sure it would have been way better. I guess I shouldn't make so bold a statement since I've only seen Ken Park, but Larry Clark seems like a fricking pedophile. That's what I think when I watch his films too. I wasn't offended by the content at all, but I felt like I was watching a porn movie and I didn't want to be watching one. That's what they say about my movies too. Oh well, I just hope Korine doesn't waste his time on any more projects with Larry Clark. So take that under advice, Harmony. Okay. Harmony has, so I'm just continuing my introduction now. Harmony has also directed music videos for the Sonic Youth song Sunday and for the Bonnie Prince Billy song No More Workhorse Blues. He has directed several videos in collaboration with the magician David Blaine, including Above the Below, a documentation of Blaine's infamous stint in a plexiglass box suspended over the Thames River in London. Harmony is also the author of several books, including Pass the Bitch Chicken, in collaboration with Christopher Wool, which I have a copy that I remind me for you to sign because I want to sell it on eBay later. And Crack Up at the Race Riots, a novel, and The Bad Son, a photo book featuring Home Alone star and former Michael Jackson consort, Macaulay Culkin. As an actor, Harmony has appeared in Kids and Gameau, as well as 2 Gus Van Sant movies, Good Will Hunting and the upcoming Last Days. So maybe we'll get him to tell us a little story about that later. Harmony has collaborated with a number of other noted artists, including Brian DeGraw, with whom he recorded the CD SSAB songs, of which Harmony once opined in ID magazine, "I only listened to it once. I think it's the kind of album I'd only listen to once." Also a video collaboration with Johnny Depp entitled The Devil, the Sinner, and His Journey, and a number of zines with artist skateboarder Mark Gonzalez. There's also a few aborted film projects that you may know about if you've visited the Harmony Korine website, including an omnibus movie called called Jokes, and an ongoing project called Fight Harm, which maybe we'll ask you about later. So, without further ado, I'm going to invite Harmony up on the stage and we can begin our discussion. Warm round of applause, please.